Okay, so it says that find dy by dx of these parametric equations, and there are two variables x and y, and you have to introduce another third variable into that function, into that whole setup. If you are confused about chain rule, you can watch this video in order to see and practice what is chain rule. So now over here they have already introduced the third variable, that is theta. So we have y our second variable, x our first variable, and theta would be our third variable. First of all, let's take the derivative of x with respect to theta. So d by d theta, theta plus 1 divided by theta. And in that video I showed you that if the thing which is present in the denominator of the left hand side, if that thing is present on the numerator of the right hand side, then your whole setup is right. So you can see there is theta on the left hand side and there is theta in the numerator of the right hand side. Then d by d theta, theta plus d by d theta, and I can also write it as theta -1. So this would be 1, this would be -1. We have a -1, then the theta -1 will be subtracted by the -1. You know, there is a property of any power. If you have a power over here, you can actually write it as 1x 1 minus 1, but you can actually subtract it by -1. So this would be -1 -1 minus this negative sign will be multiplied by the positive sign, and then we will have theta -2. Then let's just find the derivative of y with respect to theta. So d by d theta, theta plus 1, d by d theta, theta plus d by d theta. This is the constant derivative of any constant is equal to 1. Now we have to put all of these things into the chain rule, and this is the value of dy by d theta, and this is the value of d theta by dx. So we have to put this into the chain rule. So dy by d theta is actually 1 minus theta -2 multiplied by dy by d theta by dx, that is 1. So we will be having 1 minus theta -2, and you can also write it as 1 minus 1 divided by theta square.